That was Dimango's instant, no-delay, safe and sound power alarm that will be activated if an intrusion is attempted. You'll be testing the power alarm after you've installed your security system, so be ready for this ear-piercing sound. Now we will guide you through the assembly, installation, and operation of your safe and sound security system. As you can see, your safe and sound kit contains a control console, an arm-disarm transmitter, a remote wireless power alarm, and either 2 regular door-window transmitters with 2 sensor switches or 2 wireless mini door-window transmitters. Installation instructions for both types of door-window transmitters will follow. All you need besides the batteries you've picked up is a screwdriver, a small coin, a fingernail clipper, and a ballpoint pen. You can see the front of the control console has buttons labeled Arm, Disarm, Test, and Panic. Above are the light-emitting diodes for armed, intrusion, test, and power status. To open the back of the control console, use a small coin. Here you'll notice a code switch, code jumpers, a battery backup compartment, a power jack for an AC adapter, and a jack for the antenna. First, you're going to set your personal switch code. Slide a few of the code switches forward with a pen. We don't recommend sliding all of them forward. Later, you'll duplicate this setting on the arm-disarm transmitter and on the remote wireless power alarm. Next, you'll set your personal jumper code. Use a fingernail clipper or other small cutter and cut 1 or 2 of the code jumpers. Then, carefully spread the jumper wires apart so they don't touch the adjacent wires. Later, you'll duplicate this same code on the door-window transmitters, whichever type you have. Next, install 2 9-volt alkaline batteries in the battery compartment and replace the back cover. Now, plug the AC adapter into the adapter power jack and into an electrical outlet. Notice that the green power signal came on when you plugged the console into the outlet. Next, insert the antenna into the antenna jack. Checkpoint. Checkpoint 1 is designed to test the battery backup. Pull the AC adapter out of the wall outlet, and the green power signal on the console will flash to indicate the unit is operating on battery backup power. If your regular house current goes out, the unit will operate on battery power up to 72 hours. The arm-disarm transmitter is small and easy to operate. Use a small coin and remove the battery cover. The arm-disarm transmitter has a button cover, an arm button, a disarm button, a removable battery cover, a battery compartment, a code switch, an LED indicator, and a keyring. Now insert an alkaline or lithium 6-volt camera battery. Make sure the positive and negative ends of the battery are positioned properly. Duplicate the code switch settings you made on the console onto this code switch. Now replace the battery cover. Checkpoint. Checking the operation of your transmitter. To check the operation of your transmitter, push either button and the LED will light up, indicating that the transmitter is operating properly. To check the operation of the console, press the arm button on your arm-disarm transmitter. The armed LED on your control console will light up to indicate that the system is armed. Now press the disarm button on your arm-disarm transmitter. Notice that the armed LED on the console goes off to indicate the system is disarmed. You can also arm the system by pressing the arm button on your control console. Checkpoint. Another feature of the system is the panic mode. To check the panic mode, hold either the arm or disarm button on your transmitter down for 2 seconds. The intrusion LED on the console will light up, and the alarm will sound. To disarm the system after setting the panic mode, press the disarm button on the console. The intrusion LED will go off. Set the panic mode again by holding down one of your transmitter buttons for 2 seconds. But this time, use your transmitter to disarm the system. Notice that the intrusion LED does not go off. It will remain lit until you disarm the system. The panic button on your control console operates differently. In case of an emergency while you are home, you can push the console panic button and it will instantly set off the power alarm. The remote wireless power alarm has a code switch cover and code switch, an AC adapter, and an adapter jack, 2 battery compartments with covers, an optional mounting hole for ceiling mount, and a key slot for wall mount. Be sure to disarm your system to avoid the extremely loud power alarm before going on with installation. Duplicate the code switch setting you made on the console and the arm-disarm transmitter. Then replace the code switch cover. Now remove the battery covers and install one 9-volt alkaline battery in each battery compartment. Replace the battery covers. Checkpoint. Testing the power alarm. Be sure to test the power alarm in a room that is unoccupied and away from the room that the console is in. Plug the AC adapter into the adapter power jack on the power alarm. Then plug the AC adapter into an electrical outlet. Leave the room where you've placed the power alarm and go back to the console. Press the panic button on the console and your remote wireless power alarm will sound for 5 minutes or until you press the disarm button on the console to disarm the system. The power alarm resets itself instantly. Now press the arm button on the arm-disarm transmitter and the power alarm will sound a loud beep indicating you've armed the system. The door-window transmitter has a battery cover and code jumpers on one side and 2 mounting holes. The sensor switch has 2 sensor terminals and a magnet that will be installed next to it. Here you can see the sensor switch wire between the door-window transmitter and the sensor switch. First, use a small coin to remove the battery cover. Duplicate the jumper code you made on the console by cutting the same wires on your door-window transmitter. Remember to spread the wires slightly so they don't touch. Now install a 9-volt alkaline battery in the battery compartment and replace the battery cover. Temporarily connect the sensor switch wires to the sensor switch terminals, like this. Then place the magnet within 1/4 inch of the sensor switch with the arrows pointing toward each other. Checkpoint. Checking the operation of the door-window transmitter and sensor switch. Push the test button on the console. Now slide the magnet away from the sensor switch. The power alarm will sound only a single loud beep because your system is in the test mode. To reset the sensor switch and take the system out of the test mode, just push the disarm button on the console. Now arm the system by pushing the arm button. Now slide the magnet away from the sensor switch again. Because you just armed the system, the power alarm sounded and the intrusion LED on the console lit up. Now push the disarm button on the arm-disarm transmitter. The intrusion LED on the console will still be lit. This special feature has been built into the system to let you know an intrusion was attempted while you were away. Place the control console in a central location in your home or office. Remember, the range of the signal is 75 to 100 feet in all directions. Do not place the console near large metal appliances or metallic-type wallpaper, as they can interfere with the signal. And it's advisable to place the console in an area where the temperature remains moderate. The antenna on your console gives you the maximum range of your system. Make sure you plug the AC adapter into an electrical outlet that is not controlled by a wall switch. The power alarm is for indoor use only. Choose a location at a front or rear door or where an intruder is most likely to enter. If possible, mount the power alarm where it will be out of reach, out of sight, and where there is an electrical outlet that is not controlled by a wall switch. First, set the screw into the wall where you want your power alarm mounted. Then, slide the key slot on the back of your power alarm over the screw head. If you decide to mount the power alarm on a ceiling, use the additional mounting hole accessible through the front code switch opening. Now, plug the AC adapter into your electrical outlet, and your power alarm is installed. Additional power alarms should be added to your system for extra protection. You can place them close to other entrances and in the basement, the garage, or in the attic near a vent or louver to alert neighbors. If your kit contains the regular door-window transmitter, remove the battery cover and place the transmitter on a wall, door frame, or window frame. Using the mounting holes as a template, mark the location of the holes with a pencil or nail. Now, mount the transmitter using the pressure-sensitive tape or the screws that have been provided. Measure the length of wire you'll need and cut off any excess. With a small knife, strip enough insulation from the wires to make a clockwise loop around the sensor switch terminals. Then, tighten the terminals with a screwdriver. On metal doors and windows, mount sensor switches and door-window transmitters as close together as possible, and again, use either the screws or the pressure-sensitive tape provided. Then mount the sensor switch to door or window frame using pressure-sensitive tape or screws provided. Then line up the magnet with the sensor switch, no more than 1/4 inch apart, arrows facing each other, and mount to the door or window with the tape or screws provided. To keep a window protected, yet able to provide ventilation, install a second magnet on the window just below the first one. One regular door-window transmitter can handle several sensor switch installations, but they must be wired in series as shown in this demonstration. You can add any number of door-window transmitters to your system. For optimum protection, install them on all exterior doors, basement windows, and first-floor windows. If your kit contains the mini door-window transmitter with built-in sensor switch, remove the battery cover using a small coin. Then duplicate the jumper code you set on the console by cutting the same wires. Remember to spread the wires apart slightly so they don't touch adjacent wires. Now insert an alkaline or lithium 6-volt camera battery. Make sure the positive and negative ends of the battery are positioned properly. Mount the mini transmitter using the pressure-sensitive tape or the screws provided. Make sure the magnet is centered and flush with the indicator line on the transmitter. Shims have been provided to raise the sensor switch or magnet to the flush position with the indicator line if the door or window jambs are uneven. As the mini door-window transmitter is wireless, it cannot be used for series wiring, where multiple installations are needed. Checkpoint. Now you're ready to test your safe and sound wireless home security system. First, push the test button on the console. Then open a protected door or window. The alarm sounds a loud beep. This confirms that the area is protected. Repeat this test for each protected door and window. Once you've tested all areas, push the disarm button on your console to take the system out of the test mode. Always remember, the arm button will not take the system out of the test mode. If you leave the system in the test mode, the power alarm will only sound a loud beep if an intrusion is attempted. With everything installed and tested, you're ready to operate your safe and sound wireless home security system. When you are going to be away from your home or office, be sure you close all protected doors and windows before you leave. To arm the system, As you leave your home, push the arm button on the arm-disarm transmitter from the outside. The power alarm will sound a loud beep to confirm that the system is armed. If you push the arm button again, the power alarm will sound for 2 seconds. When you return to your home or office, push the disarm button on the arm-disarm transmitter before you enter. This will disarm the system, but the power alarm does not beep. If the power alarm does sound a loud beep when you push the disarm button, it is a warning that an intrusion was attempted while you were away. To confirm the warning, push the disarm button a second time. The power alarm will sound for 2 seconds. This special intrusion warning feature was designed for your safety. Do not enter your home or office. Instead, go to the nearest phone and call the police to check the premises for you. When your premises are clear, push the disarm button on your console to turn off the intrusion LED. When you are in your home or office and want your system armed, secure all protected doors and windows. Then arm the system at the console or with the arm-disarm transmitter. To avoid the loud beep if children or other family members are sleeping, arm the system from the console. In either case, the armed LED on the console will light up to confirm the system is armed. For convenience, safety, and security, you can keep your arm-disarm transmitter at your bedside. We feel sure this visual presentation has made it easy for you to assemble, install, and operate your safe and sound wireless home security system, and that you've learned how to use it to the very best advantage for your home and/or office security and protection. Why not pass this video on to a friend, relative, or neighbor after you've finished your installation? In addition to Dimango's Safe and Sound Home Security Kit Starter Package, the following accessories, packaged separately, are available to expand your system and maximize your protection. Disarm transmitter, door window transmitter and sensor switch, remote power alarm, and the mini door window transmitter with built-in sensor switch. New accessories. Child Guard. Operates in conjunction with your safe and sound security system as an audible warning when protecting medicine cabinets, drawers, doors, gates, and swimming pool entrances. Plug-in lamp flasher phone dialer activator. Operates in conjunction with your safe and sound security system. Lamp flasher flashes at maximum brightness for 5 minutes if an intrusion is attempted. This will visually alert your neighbors and deter the would-be intruder. Phone dialer activator operates with the lamp flasher, and if flasher goes off, it automatically dials a pre-programmed number after a 20-second delay. Operates with any phone dialer. Also, ask about other high-quality radio-controlled electronic products from Dimango. Remote on-off switch controls TV, stereo, radio, coffee maker, and Christmas tree lights. Extend a chime. Extends door chime signal to areas that are out of hearing distance of your door chime. Plug-in dimmer. Remote controls on-off and brightness of table, bedside, and floor lamps from chair or bedside. No need for expensive three-way bulbs. Mood setter. Ceiling fan remote control accessory. Offers 10 fan speeds and 10 light levels, plus instant on-off. Remote wall switch and dimmer. Replaces any standard wall switch inside the home. Operates on-off and brightness with wall switch or remote controller. All Dimango products have a 1-year limited warranty. If you have any questions, please call Dimango's service department between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, toll-free, 1-800-654-9927. In Michigan, call Collect, 313-229-6466.